Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the topic that is called the quadratic functions. So now let us see the general things first. Here what we can see, this is the parabola. So always the point over here, this is called the vertex of this one. And can you see where it is lying, this parabola? Here on the x-axis, these are called the x-intercept. And this is the y-intercept. This is on the y-axis. Here, the point is wherever it meets here. This is called the y-intercept. And this one, these are the 2 points of the x-intercept. We will take the mid of this, the midpoint of that. So now here it is on -1 and the other point is on +3. So divided by 2. So it is going to be 2 divided by 2, that is going to be 1. So here on this 1, on x is equal to 1 here, we'll draw a dotted line. This is called the axis of symmetry. So this is the general thing what you should know first. So now let us see what are these forms of the quadratic function here. So this is the general form. So here it is f of x is ax square plus bx plus c. So axis of symmetry for this will be x is equal to minus b by 2a. So now you know this will be whatever the coefficient is. This is b. It can be anything. It can be 5. It can be 3 and anything over here. So that you have to look. So it should be minus b by 2a. And vertex is going to be minus b by 2a here. And this will be f of minus b by 2a. And the x-intercept, that is minus b by 2a plus or minus root of b square minus ac divided by 2a and 0. So because now whenever there is x-intercept means y is going to be 0. So now can you see this will be x and this y is 0. And for the y-intercept means x is going to be 0. So here 0, this is x and this is y. And the other point is going to be this one, the c. So hope this is clear to you. Now this was about the general form. Now let us see the standard form. So for the standard form of a quadratic function, f of x is a x minus h whole bracket square plus k. See this h and this k. So these are the points on of the vertex. So here we can say hk is the vertex and axis of symmetry, that is x is h. Now one more point you have to remember over here. Whenever the a is this a is greater than 0, the parabola always opens upward and vertex is minimum. And if a is less than 0, means it can be like -1 over here, negative somewhere. So that will be the parabola opens downward and vertex is maximum. Here this will be minimum and this will be maximum vertex. And the standard form of a quadratic function, that is also called as the vertex form. So these points you have to remember over here. Now let us see, find the vertex of a quadratic function. F of x is 2x square plus 2x minus 24. And again you have to rewrite this one quadratic in the standard form. So general form of quadratic function, what is that? Ax square plus bx plus c. So now here can you see this function? So this is a, this is b and this is c. So here a is going to be 2, b is going to be 2 and c is going to be minus 24. This is what is written over here. So now we want the x coordinate of vertex. So as I told you here, x coordinate is what? What is that? Minus b by 2a. So we'll just plug in these values. So you know the b is 2, minus is from this formula, the minus 2 by 2 into this is 2. So that is going to be minus 2 divided by 4. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So that will be x is minus 1 by 2. So the y coordinate of vertex, what will be this? We will just see this function. So let us write the function first. So f of x is 2x square plus 2x minus 24. Here we got the x value as minus 1 by 2. So wherever you see x, you are going to write here minus 1 by 2. So this is going to be the square. This will be minus 1 by 2. minus 24. So same over here. So now see here, when you take the square of this one, so this is an even number, so this minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2. If it is 2 times means it is going to be positive. So that will be, you have to multiply this and this and this and this. So this will be 1 by 4. And then this 2 and this 2 gets cut. So plus minus is minus 1 minus 24. So here 2 ones are 2 twos are, that will be 1 by 2. So minus 1 minus 24. So now what we can do here, we can see here that LCM is here 2. So we are going to multiply this by 2. This also you will multiply by 2. So what will you get here? 1 minus 2 minus 48. So here minus 50 plus 1. So that is going to be minus 49 by 2. So here what will be the vertex? Vertex we got here this x value as minus 1 by 2. And this f of x, whenever you write f of x means that is nothing but y. So this is x and this is y. So that is minus 49 by 2. So how will you write the equation? They have asked for the equation. That is f of x. You know for the vertex one, that is a into x minus h whole bracket square plus k. So this is nothing but vertex. We can also write here h and k. Both is the same. X is equal to h. So in place of h, you will write here 1 by 2. But now see here, this is from the formula you have minus, and this also is minus. H is minus. So minus and minus becomes plus. So this is plus. And again now this is minus. So plus here is plus. So this is going to be minus. So here that the function here, the equation is f of x is 2 into, because we got the value of a as, we have here 2. So x plus 1 by 2 whole bracket square minus 49 by 2. Now we will see, find the domain and range of f of x is minus 2x square minus 7x minus 4. So for quadratic function, the domain is what is it? That is all the real numbers or minus infinity to infinity. So now whenever we say quadratic means it is the parabola. So now can you see this line is extending from here on this also, this side also, it will keep on going here. So what will be this? This part is always the left hand side. This will be minus infinity to infinity. So usually we write here minus infinity to infinity, the quadratic, the domain. Domain means all the x values. And to find the range, we will find out the vertex. So x coordinate of vertex is, this is the formula, x is equal to minus 2 by a. So here what do we have? What is this given? This is a, this is b, and this is c. So a is minus 2, b is minus 7, and c is minus 4. So now can you see here? So that will be minus 7 here, b is minus 7. So this minus and this minus becomes minus of minus 7, that is 7, 2 into minus 2. So now when you solve this one, 7 minus 4, you can also write this one minus 7 by 4. Why? Because here is plus, here minus. Plus divided by minus is always minus, or if you write minus divided by plus also is minus. So this we got for the x coordinate, we got this value. Now let us see for the y coordinate. Y coordinate of vertex is f of x is minus 2x square minus 7x minus 4. So minus 2, and this is going to be minus 7 by 4 square minus 7. Again here, wherever you see x, you are going to put here minus 7 by 4 minus 4. So this will be as it is. So now here you are going to multiply this into this into this. And as I told you earlier, this is 2. Whenever there is an even number over it, because that becomes, you get minus into minus, that is going to be positive 1. So here this is going to be 49 divided by 16. And here again this minus and minus becomes plus, 49 by 4, and this minus 4. So now let us simplify this. 2 ones are, 2 8s are. So this will be minus 49 by 8. This as it is. So now the LCM is 8. So what are you going to do? You are going to multiply this by 2. So this is going to be 8. And this again you are going to multiply by here 8. So now what you can see here, minus 49. So 49 twos are, this is going to be 98 and this will be 32 divided by 8. And when you solve this one, you get that is 17 by 8. So here what we can see, can you see the A value? That is minus 2. So A is less than 0. So parabola, whenever there is less than 0 means parabola opens down and what vertex is maximum. So range is what? That will be minus infinity, and this you got the value of this as this. Whenever you write f of x means that is the y value. F of x is y. So you got as 17 by 8. So this is 17 by 8. So here the next one, find x and y intercepts of f of x is 2x square plus 5x minus 3. So now whenever x and y intercept we have to find. So whenever there is, you want to find out x intercept means always y should be 0, and for y intercept means x should be 0. So now here first, now let us see the x intercept. So y, wherever you see y, you are going to put 0. So in this function, we are going to put here in this place, because f of x is y, that is going to be 0, and this same. So even you can write here, the 0 should be, you can write it over here. 2x square plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. So now this is the quadratic equation. So now what we can do here, the quadratic, this is the first term, the middle term, and the last term. 3 twos are 6. So we'll take the factors of 6 in such a way that you get 5. So it is going to be what? 6 plus 6 minus 1. So 6 ones are 6. So this is going to be plus 5. So you will write here 6 and minus 1. So this is going to be, this is for this one 5x, and this will be the same. Now what we can see, there are 4 terms here. So we'll make a pair. This will be in 1, and this is going to be, these two are going to be in 1. So now from this one, the first part, what we can see, 2x is common. So you will take 2x common. So what remains is x plus 3. So when you expand this one, you get the same as this one. So now whatever the sign after 2 terms, this is negative, so here also should be negative. And in the second part, what you can see, nothing is common means you are going to write 1. But be careful over here, because this is negative here. So negative and positive will be negative. So see that you don't write negative sign over here, because negative positive should be negative. And one more thing, whenever you get this both brackets should be same. If you are not getting both same, that means you have done something wrong. So just check with this one. So this is 0. So now this we are going to write it only once, 2x minus 1, and this is 0. So what we'll do here, x plus 3 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So when you solve this part, x is going to be minus 3, 2x is 1, so x is 1 by 2. So what will you write here? The x-intercepts are, whenever x-intercept means y is going to be 0. So here you will write here 1 by 2 over here. And in the other one, you will write here this 0, and this is minus 3 over here. Or you can also write first minus 3 and 0, and then 1 by 2 and 0. Anyways, you can write it. And for y-intercept, what is that? X is 0. So again, you will take this equation. So now what will you put? Wherever you see x, you are going to put 0. Rest is the same. So now what will this multiplied by 0 is 0. 0. So what remains is minus 3. So f of 0 is minus 3. So y-intercept is, so in place of this x, you are going to write here 0, because this is x and y. And f of here means that is nothing but y. So minus 3 over here. Find the x-intercept of quadratic function. This is given. So now what you can see here, for this quadratic function, so as because you want only the x-intercept, they won't ask for the y-intercept. So for finding x-intercept, as I told you earlier, that y is 0. So now see here, this whenever we see the coefficient of this 1 and minus 1. So 1 into minus 1 will be minus 1, but this is 4. So you cannot do with the help of the factorization method. This is a quadratic equation, but you cannot factorize it. So what we will do here, first thing what will you write? You write the equation here. So this is what I wrote here. This cannot be factored. So you have to write in standard form. So now in the standard form is how? You will write here, this is the value, this is A is 1, B is minus 4 and C is minus 1. So in standard form means yeah, x coordinate of vertex means that is x is equal to minus b by 2a. So now I showed you here that what is a, b, c. So a is 1, b is minus 4. So b is minus 4. So from the formula this is minus and minus becomes here. You can write it one step if you want. So 2 into a is 1. So here minus and minus becomes plus, that is 4, and this will be 2. So this is going to get cut out. So that is going to be 2. The x value is 2. So now let us see the y coordinate. Y coordinate of vertex is, we'll write the same equation here, this one. So you are going to put this as x is 2. In place of this x, you will put 2. So what we get here, this will be 4 minus 8 minus 1. So when you solve this, this is going to be 5. Minus 5, sorry. So this is what? This is y. F of x is y. So now we know the vertex form because we cannot find this with the help of the factors means we are going to find out this. That is the standard form. So now sorry for that. Yeah. So the form yes, f of x is, this is the formula, a into x minus h whole bracket square plus k. So now you know a is 1. So you will write here 1. H and k means the same x and y values. So that is what you got here. X as 2 and y as minus 5. So here see a minus, because this is 2, but here in the formula we have minus, so we are going to put here minus 2 square, and this will be, this is already minus, so you will write here minus 5. So now you can write this one because 1 into this will be the same. F of x is x minus 2 whole bracket square minus 5. So for x-intercept, what is that? Y is 0. So in place of this one, because this f of x is y, so that is going to be 0. This is the same. This is the same. So now this minus 5, if we take on this side, that is going to be 5. So this is x minus 2 whole bracket square. So now what will you do? We want to remove this square. So what will you do? You are going to square both sides. So after squaring both sides, what are you going to write here? This will go off. So squaring both sides. So what will remain here? So root of plus or minus root of 5 is x minus 2. So how will you write this one? This minus 2 will come on this side. So that is going to be 2 plus or minus root 5 is x. So now what will you write here? X-intercept means 0, y is 0. This is x, this is y. So both places you are going to write 0. Once you are going to write 2 plus root 5, and in the other one bracket you are going to write here 2 minus root 5. So hope you got this one, the x-intercept and the y-intercept for this one. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.